Hey, it's Dave from Chaos Guitars, and this is
Rosie, your Duchess of Chaos.
Chaos Theory. Today on Chaos Theory, we're going to talk to you about
Homeowners associations.
fucking HOAs. Go ahead, tell them the story. And then I'm going to go on my rant.
Got a letter. Weren't happy with something. Fixed said something.
Some things.
Things. They weren't real specific. So, fixed what I thought were the things.
And then some.
And then some. So apparently today got a second warning. As if we didn't fix anything at all.
And the threat of a fine.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Let me tell you why I have a problem with HOAs. And I said this before we moved here. And none of this is on Rosie. She's going to roll her eyes at me, but none of this is on her. We moved here because it's a beautiful neighborhood. I live in a great place, but we downsized from where we were before. Seriously downsized. I went from 80-something personal guitars to 50-something. Downsized.
Oh, wow.
Whatever. It's all I have. Point is, we went from a big place to a small place because my kids had to be in this school district, and it was a nicer place. And it truly is a nicer place. With that comes the HOA. So we pay you way too much fucking money every month. Way too much. So we can have a tennis court that you put a fucking lock on. So we can have a basketball court that you put a fucking lock on. That we can have a pool that you decide when you want to open it. And that we can have playgrounds. Here's my problem. COVID hit. You locked up everything. You shut down the pool. You put fucking yellow caution tape and signs around all the playgrounds so nobody could use them. You took away every fucking thing we pay for. Everything that we pay money for. And not once did you say, you know what? We understand you pay for this stuff. We're going to refund you a certain percentage of that money. Because we're greedy motherfuckers. So we're not going to give it all back to you. We'll give you a certain percentage. Nope, never happened. What did we get? Now, everybody in the neighborhood, everybody that's part of this, went back to them and said, this is ridiculous. You're taking our money and we're not allowed to use these things. What are you going to do? They said, well, we can't refund you any of this money because, I don't know why. That would be too fucking easy. Makes too much fucking sense, right? Can't refund you any of this money. But here's what we're going to do for you because we're such great people. We're going to take that money and we're going to pour it into the pool for next season. Since you guys didn't have the pool this season, the only thing my kids use, by the way, is the pool. Couldn't use it, so we're going to pour that money into the pool. We're going to upgrade everything. It's going to be like a brand new pool. Okay? You know what? I'm okay with that because my kids use it. It sucks. Everybody's hurting with COVID. We almost shut down our business. We lost jobs. We lost hours. Everybody's hurting. It would have been nice to get some of that money back. But we didn't. But if you're going to take that money and put it into making some of the things we use better, I'm all for it. So this year comes. The first year with COVID, they didn't open the pool. Too dangerous, too many issues, too many insurance issues, too many things that could possibly go wrong. Okay. So the next year comes. We're going to open the pool for you guys this year. But there's going to be all these stipulations and everything, which, by the way, didn't happen once they opened the pool anyway. So they opened the pool for limited hours, pretty sure, because it certainly wasn't open as long as it usually is. My kids enjoyed it here and there once in a while. It's great. I don't know where that fucking money went, because none of it went in the fucking pool. Because the pool is the same as it was when we fucking moved in here. Not a goddamn fucking thing different to it. Nothing new, nothing. Where's my fucking money? Where's the money I've been paying you every goddamn month? Gee, I don't know. It's in somebody's fucking pocket. Guess what? The company that runs this whole thing, they hired somebody else. That company quit because they didn't want to do it. No shit, they didn't want to do it. So, I know, funny, right? I get so worked up over this. I fucking hate HOAs. I hate them. It's the most worthless thing in the world. You can't be responsible enough to have less than 10 people on a basketball court, so we're going to put a lock on it. Fuck you. Fuck you. So, our pool is the same as it was when we moved in here how many years ago? No different. No fucking different. Okay. So they send us this letter originally, right? And they say, you have a grill.
A red grill.
A red grill on your front stoop.
We have to remove
Holy shit, are you kidding me? Oh my, now I understand. I thought maybe somebody put a car up on blocks in my front yard that I didn't know about. I thought maybe somebody put a cement donkey in my front yard that I didn't know about.
No, that was
Jesus Christ. I was so relieved that it was only my very nice red grill, small, about this big,
bistro,
electric red grill, but it's red. It's fucking red. Can't have red. Not in this neighborhood. Nope, only earthy colors. Okay. Fuck you. You know what we did? We bought a cover for it and put a black cover on it. That should be fine. You know why? Because my fucking neighbor has a grill this fucking big that looks like shit sitting in his front yard. That's okay. Why is that fucking okay? All right. So you got this grill problem. Holy shit, it's making the neighborhood look like shit. You know what I'm going to do? When I edit this, I'm going to take a picture of that fucking grill so you can see what it looks like. So you can see how shitty it makes our house look. Then they said, you need to power wash. So we told you the power washing story, right? What a fucking pain in the ass that was.
It did.
We did it.
It did. It needed to be.
The back needed to be. Well, let me tell you why the back needs to be. Because the back of our house...
Because they don't fucking maintain the goddamn trees in the goddamn back of it. Doesn't get the fucking sunlight it needs to. And then it creates the freaking mold issue on the outside that makes the back need power washing. That's the fucking reason.
How many
why.
feet from the back of our house to that fence, you think? 15 feet? 20 feet, maybe?
Maybe 20.
Maybe 20 feet from the back of our house to the fence. Out of that 20 feet... probably 8 feet from the fence in is common area. We're not allowed to put anything in that common area.
We do.
Everybody does, right? We didn't get cited for our 2 chairs in the common area.
It's probably common.
Common area is where they pay a company to come in and cut the grass in the common area. They don't fucking cut our grass. Guess who cuts our grass? Me. Nobody cuts our common area grass out back here. Well, here's the problem with why the backs of all the houses here get moldy. Because right over that fence, it goes down a hill to the road. None of that is our property. None of that is any of the homeowners' property. That's all the responsibility of the homeowners association. It's all trees. They're all overgrown. They all grow into our yard. I'm constantly picking up your fucking leaves, your fucking branches. That's what I'm picking up. Your shit. Why am I picking up your shit? Maybe I should send you a fucking bill. Should I send you a bill? I think I should probably send you a bill. I think I should write up a bill, write up a Chaos Guitars invoice, and send you a motherfucking bill for all the shit that I pick up out there. Should I do that? Would that be fair? I think that would be fair. I think that would be totally fucking fair. That's why the back of our house gets moldy. Because of your fucking trees that you don't do anything about. And then we say to you, we're going to power wash our house. But when do you think you're going to take care of your trees back here? Fuck you. Just fucking do it. There was a tree company out front here today. Nobody trimmed the trees out back. Why is that? You know how I know there was a tree company out front here today? Let me tell you how I know. Because I was doing some recording for somebody, for a client. I was doing some recording that I was getting paid for. Couldn't do it. You know why? Because that's all I fucking heard all day. So that I know there was a fucking tree company in the front of my house. None of my trees got taken care of. So, we power washed the back of our house. We covered our grill. Rosie went out and cleaned up our front yard nice, raked the leaves, whatever little bits and pieces of leaf debris and all that natural bullshit that was in our front yard, gone. Place looks great. Our place always looks great. We have some neighbors here. There's a couple within the whole row. Back of their house is almost brown from mold. Fucking disgusting. We have some neighbors with broken doors. We have some neighbors with shit in their front yard that doesn't belong in their front yard. We have a neighbor with 15,000 fucking lights and 15,000 fucking cameras so they can watch everything in the fucking neighborhood. Yet packages still get stolen off my fucking front porch. We have all that in the neighborhood. Here's the thing is, I've seen, I've watched, I've looked. Our place got cleaned. As far as I know, nobody else has done anything. Nobody else has power washed. Nobody else has had companies come in and clean the shit up. Nobody else has done anything. Why am I still getting a fucking notice? Maybe it's time you get your fucking ass out of your stupid little fucking car instead of driving by. Walk around my house. Don't knock on my fucking door, though. I suggest you do not knock on my fucking door. And if you do, don't tell me who you're from. Don't tell me where you're from, because I swear to God, I got a million things I'd like to fucking say to you. This is Chaos Dave when he's pissed off. I can't stand this bullshit. I hand you fucking money every fucking month. You take my fucking money. If that money doesn't go to you, where's my money? Where's my money? Where's my fucking pool? Where's all the shit you said you were going to do to my pool? Fucking do what you say you're going to do, you fucking piece of shit. Go ahead, your turn.
I got nothing.
Sorry for all the cursing. Don't like it? Fucking turn the thing off. Sorry. I get worked up over this. I've never liked homeowners association. I don't know if you've noticed. If you know me, you know this. If you know me and you don't know this, then you don't fucking know me. I don't like being told what to do. I spent 15 years of my life being told what to do every second of my life. I don't do that anymore. I don't play that fucking game anymore from anybody. That's like at work, when you go to work and your boss, your manager, your whatever, is like, well, you need to do this. Have you ever done my fucking job? Well, no, but I'm still the manager. I don't give a fuck who you are. If you haven't done my job, shut your fucking mouth until you've done my job and know what I'm doing. I've been blue collar all my entire life. I've had some really good jobs. I've had a couple white collar jobs that paid really well. Fucking hated every minute of them. I've been in management for a good amount of my jobs, but I've always managed blue collar. You got to talk to people like people. When people piss you off, you let them know. You have to let people know how you want to be treated and how you don't want to be treated. I spent way too many years of my life being a punching bag, not telling people how I wanted to be treated or just letting it go. I can't do that anymore. Now, shit like this I get overly worked up over because I do spend a lot of time not getting worked up over stupid things. Realistically, if you have a homeowners association, there's no way in hell you can tell me you don't feel a little bit of this because you're handing somebody money every month and you're not getting anywhere near what that money's worth.
It doesn't preserve the integrity of the neighborhood quite as much as you think.
At all. People are assholes. I'm an asshole. Everybody's an asshole at some point. You got to deal with that your entire life and you find a way to deal with that. If that was part of our homeowners association, was for them to come deal with that shit for me. I pay them this every month and not worry about it. But I also have a list of the people they need to deal with. Maybe just a note to the homeowners association where we live. Maybe you should put that on your list of shit to deal with. Then people wouldn't mind handing over their hard-earned fucking cash to you. Because at least you'd be doing something for once. Rather than jotting down your notes, typing up a nice piece of paper with a nice letterhead, putting it in an envelope, and fucking mailing it to my house with a fucking stamp when you could just put it on my fucking door. Let's waste some more fucking money. It's okay, because it's my fucking money. Okay, I'm done. I said I was done 3 times now, I think. So, you got anything else to say? Well, look, I feel better. Rosie benefits from it because otherwise I would have been ranting and raving to her all night. Ridiculous nonsense. Like, more ridiculous than this. Like, I would have been like, you know what? I'm putting a letter on the mailbox. Give me that. Give me that letter. I'm gonna, and I would have taken a marker and I would have put H.O.A, F.U, and I would have taped it to my mailbox. Because that's where they put their notices up. Oh, please watch your children instead of letting them play in the street. Well, I agree with that one because we have some neighbors that fucking
Again,
let their kids loose like they're dogs.
Asshole people.
Right. When I grew up, you went over to your neighbors and you said something. Like we had to do the other night, like Rosie did the other night. Banged on the door, said, you need to turn that shit down because it's 10:30 at night and we can't hear our own TV. You deal with it that way. You try to be as civil as you can because they're your neighbor and you're going to have to deal with them for as long as you live there. But at some point, you can only take so much, and you have to say something. So when you do,
by the way,
just remember, try to be as civil as possible. Anyway, so thanks for joining us on this Chaos Theory rant fest. And let us know what you think of your homeowners association. If you can't change your neighbors, then you don't have a chance in hell with your homeowners association. So your homeowners association isn't going to do anything except go, oh, well, where's your payment this month? And by the way, now we're charging you $50 because you missed 3 inches when you power washed. Fuck you. So anyway, thanks for joining us on this episode of Chaos Theory. Don't forget to leave your comments. And I don't know. We'll answer them, whatever.
I challenge you to comment.
There you go. Rosie challenges you to come. I challenge you to say something nice about your homeowners association. Because if you do, I'm going to call you a liar. This is Chaos Theory. Thanks for joining us. Leave your comments. And we will talk to you next time. Later.